So yeah, the Florida's Miami-Dade County, for example, has dedicated a small unit of over 3 dozen officers to enforce the county's mask mandate.
That sounds like harassment.
First, second, and third time violators can face $50, $100, and $500, respectively. Yeah. After that, the individual can face jail time.
See.
Jeez Louise.
For
So
not
they're
wearing
going to
a mask.
put you. Let me get this
It's
straight.
basi-
Let me get this straight. Hold on.
It's basically
Hold on.
martial law without
on.
them instating martial law.
Yeah.
You're
Absolutely.
right.
That's
You're
exactly
right.
where
Let me
we're
rewind
going.
for a minute. So let me get this straight. So if I'm out, if someone's out there walking around, right, and they're not wearing a mask, and they get the fine, they get the warning, then they're going to take them, put them into closed quarters with hundreds of other
Yep.
people
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
as a punishment
Mhm.
for
For not wearing your mask.
not wear. Okay, no, I was just trying to backstep the logic there
And just
yeah.
remember, when you go to jail, you got to get your shots in there too.
Yeah. You know, because I
And
mean,
when you go-
obviously you're social distancing in the jail.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And then if you have to go to the doctors, but there's a bunch of people that are testing for COVID, they're all in the same waiting room together, and they take priority over, your basic physical. So you got to hang out with all them to get yours. Although, so they're all in the same room together for a while.
Totally makes sense.
What do they call it? Boofing? Is that what it's called in prison? Boofing?
Why are you looking at Bay when you say that?
Intern Shane, do you know what boofing is?
No, sir, I do not.
Here, look it up.
Enlighten me.
Look up boofing. All right. So, also before we move forward here,
Hey, wait, I saw my first face shield.
yeah,
I saw, first 2 people with a face shield.
yeah.
I was like, wow.
And the word boofing reminded you of that?
Well,
boofing.
Boofing and face shields.
Well, I get why doctors wear
Oh,
a
yeah.
face shield. You know what I mean? You know,
In the medical community.
Yeah, I get
understand the
all
mass
that stuff.
situation. And they do, and they have
Yeah.
different things rolling around.
Right.
And I get it, splashing everywhere.
What was he
I
saying?
don't.
listen, if you want to wear a mask, so be it, my friends. So I'm proud of you. You know, you're fighting the fight. What if I don't want to fight the fight? Okay. What if I don't want to be in this war? I already went to war. Why do I have to be a part of another war?
It's like if you go to a fight, right?
Another-
Like if you're going to show up to the fight, you got to get in the ring. You read that? There's no such thing as spectating. You need to get in the ring and take one for the
Are you
team.
challenging me?
Let's go.
How come
Yeah.
nobody?
Kickbox Jen and Kung Fu Jen. Let's go.
How come these people that guilt me about not wearing a mask? Okay, how come? Should I start guilting you about not going to Afghanistan and killing Taliban and Al Qaeda? Do you know what I mean?
Wow.
But
You're like, you want me to go to war, right? You got to do our fight in the war and the virus. Get the.
but like I tell people, you either gonna get it to die or get it to live.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
You're
did you
gonna get it.
Lysol these before we came in here?
Yeah. Intern Shane takes care of the. He's
The
pretty. He's
Lysoling.
pretty
Oh, I
on it.
feel very confident now.
That's right. Intern Shane. What'd you find on boofing?
Can you say it on the radio?
As
No.
clean as possible.
Okay, as clean as possible. If no, okay.
Not going to enlighten us today?
Let's just say if you've seen Dr. Doolittle, you know the scene I'm talking about where he takes him to the pet hospital with the thermometer.
Yeah.
Dr. Doolittle.
That's
Don't
basic.
ruin it for me.
That's basically it.
Okay.
But with
It's
drugs.
when you insert. It's when you
Not with
insert
drugs.
psychoactive materials into.
Yeah.
Your prison
into
wallet.
your
Prison wallet. Yeah.
Prison wallet.
prison wallet.
Prison wallet.
Into your meat flaps. I don't know.
Oh boy.
You're braver than I am.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say that.
I have
live.
no shame. You'll figure that out. I have.
No.
The Washington D.C. Order states that all persons who reside on any residential property, whether single family or multifamily, and irrespective of whether they own or rent the property, must ensure that all persons on the residential property, including guests, comply with applicable guidelines on the Broward County. Oh, this was this is the Miami one. I mean, so so even you have friends over your house or whatever. That's what it's saying in Broward County.
Oh, like
What are
we're
they
out-
gonna
like we're
do?
out barbecuing in the back or something. They're gonna come
Residents,
back
Yeah.
and-
residents who fail to
I'm at my
ensure
house.
compliance.
Right.
Like I'm reading this word for word.
Like, you're talking about martial law. I'm
hey,
at my house.
Wait a minute. Ain't your land private property?
That's what I'm saying.
All persons who reside on any residential property, whether single family or multifamily,
But ain't
Okay.
that?
If you're human and you're on a residential property.
whether they own or rent the property.
But ain't that-
word for word? I'm reading this.
But ain't that private property?
It was
But that's
2 weeks ago.
that-
It was.
Well, they can pay my mortgage then.
Residents who fail to ensure compliance with all applicable Broward County emergency orders by such persons shall be subject to the penalties set forth in Section 8 through 56
Sound like martial law to me.
of the Broward County Code of Ordinances,
It's Florida, though. I mean,
which
you know.
each person present and in violation of applicable emergency separate.
We're in the UV rays though.
get a
We're
separate
outside.
violation.
I don't understand. Maybe it's after 10.
Yeah, it's only at
It's probably
10:01.
after 10.
10:01
10:01.
with the alcohol
There's
They're
no
about-
more sun rays.
and the COVID.
They're about to make some people mad. What they're about to do. You know what I'm saying? People trying to have a get
Well,
together.
I'm just gonna say, I mean, again, knowing Broward County, having been from that area, I don't think I would want to be a police officer going door to door knocking on people
These poor cops.
No, I told a friend the other day last
because
thing I
they
wanted to
love
be right now
cops
is a
in
cop.
Broward. You know.
Well,
They are
poor guys.
cops take an oath of office to protect the law.
Yeah, of course.
Is this a law if it's not voted on by your
It's
by
supposed to be
by
voted
elected
on, right?
officials?
Supposed to be voted on.
Like I
right?
get it, it's an executive order. I get that. I understand how it is. But man, I mean, this is a little overreach.
It's a hot mess.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
a little overreach, my friends.
Too
It's a
much.
hot mess.
And hey, if you want to guilt me, next time I'm going to guilt you into why didn't you serve the war? Right.
Medical exemption.
My saying is, you can't guilt trip me. This is my life. I do what I do with it.
Right. And I'll just invite you on the show. Sure, I'll lose you as a friend on Facebook. Could you imagine this getting deleted on Facebook?
I don't.
It's happening all over.
Yeah, it is.
Majority of the people on Facebook, I'm not even on me. So, why-
Intern Shane, have you lost friends since being on this show?
No, I haven't, thankfully.
No?
I think you gotta have them to lose
that,
them.
Oh, come
that was
on.
some haterade.
Come on. That's messed up.
Come on, you know.